Alright, I have been getting quite a lot of questions regarding the upcoming new 3 legendary gem. Are they overhyped? Are they gonna be must have? I will be sharing my personal opinion here. This is important to note because we are yet to get our hands on these upcoming new 3 legendary gems. After that, we will know for sure if they are good in PvE and PvP. But for right now, we can for sure go take a look at what the description tells us. And once the gems will be out, I will be doing in-depth testing for each of these upcoming legendary gems. But we are starting with the 1-star legendary gem, Surging Sea. This is at rank 10. A lot of people are right now comparing this gem with the Entropic Well, and in my opinion that is somewhat a fair comparison, because if we go take a look at the Entropic Well right now at rank 10, you guys will see that this gem gives us 18% damage increase at rank 10, and it also gave you skill attack speed up like 4%. And if we go take a look at the new upcoming 1-star legendary gem, Surging Sea, it gives you 2.4% damage boost that stack up 10 times. So if you can get up to 10 stacks, you can get 24% skill damage increase. And on the top of that, this is going to be, I believe so, passive. This will be always active, 2% skill cooldown. I don't think you will need to trigger the gem. This will be always active, 2% skill cooldown, something that we have on the portal hub. But there is a big catch with this gem here. You have to keep on spamming your skills in order to keep your stacks up. You have to basically activate one of your skill every 2 seconds, but I do believe that you will able to increase this duration by having more beneficial duration on your character, something that you can get from your chest piece, beneficial effect duration, you can get from the legs, you can get from the V2s, and of course there are a couple of other ways like the belt, beneficial duration, and shoes, and then reforge. You can get quite a lot of beneficial duration, and I do believe that you will able to increase this 2 second up to around 4 seconds, but still you will need to spam quite a lot of skills to keep up those 10 stacks. If we go and try using my skills here, you guys can see I have a decent cooldown period here before I can activate my skill. So the more spammy type of builds you use, the more beneficial this new gem is going to be. And if your skills have longer cooldown, then you won't able to keep up those 10 stacks. But if you can, then this gem is going to be definitely stronger than the Entropic Well, giving you about 6% more skill damage. But of course, you should able to use this new 1-star legendary gem with Entropic Well as well. I don't think they will overwrite one another. They should stack on top of one another, and you can get more skill damage. But overall, my opinion of this gem is going to be, if you somewhat can spam quite a lot of skill really quickly, then this gem is going to be one of the strongest in 1-star category. Now moving on to the 2-star gem here. At first glance, when I saw it in the patch notes or the blog post, it somewhat looked really good, but now my opinion somewhat has changed because I have been thinking about this gem quite a lot. Stubborn Oracle. When you are attacked, a divine shield form before you for 6 seconds. And this is going to be important. This gem will only activate once you take a damage, and it increases your block chance against enemies in front of you by 60%. And this is important to note. If you get hit from sides or behind, you will be taking everything. You won't be blocking anything. So this is important. This is basically going to be for tanks who wants to avoid damage in straight line. This could be somewhat useful in Gauntlet and maybe PvP, the old map where maybe a Crusader trying to tank everything in front, but if they get hit from behind, they will not able to gain any benefit of this block chance. This is somewhat works similar to another 2-star gem we have in the game that increase the critical hit chance. Here, if we go take a look, cutthroat green, critical hit chance when attacking enemies from behind. It only works from behind, and because of that reason it isn't that popular, and because of that this new gem could be really good for some scenarios, but in most scenarios it won't be that good. But the loss of control duration reduction is still going to be decent. I don't think that would need you to take damage from front. This will work from any direction since it is a CC type of a effect. I think this is going to be a better feature of this gem than the blocking feature that's been highlighted, and this gem can only be activated every 20 seconds. But like I said, the biggest feature of this gem in my opinion is going to be if you want to reduce the loss of control in PvP, this is going to be the gem for you. We still need to wait and see what is this duration of this reduction is going to be, but I presume a lot of people will use this gem because reduction of loss of control. Anyhow, if we move on to the next gem, that is going to be the 5-star at rank 10 Blood Floe. I'm gonna try and keep this short to the point. This gem will only be bad if you will not able to increase the duration of this gem from 6 seconds to 10-11 seconds using Vitus and beneficial duration. Only in that case this gem will be overhyped and bad. But if the Vitus urges and the beneficial duration will able to increase the duration of this gem, this is gonna be one of the best 5-star gems out there, presuming it will stack up with everlasting and not overwrite one another. Same thing with the critical hit chance, that it will actually stack up with the rolling consequence and not overwrite one another. And if it actually stack with a couple of other gems, then this is definitely going to give you quite a lot of damage. If you can get this gem to rank 6 and manage quality 4 out of 5, you will be golden in my opinion. One of the best gems in your loadout at rank 6. It will be about 12% damage or maybe 14% damage, 28% critical hit damage. It will be somewhat maybe 6% door damage. It will be about maybe 8% critical hit chance. It will be one of the best gems. I don't think there is any hype around this gem. It's just gonna be really good if you can manage to get it to rank 6 and manage quality 4 out of 5. And of course, like I said, if it actually stack with everlasting rolling consequence and not overwrite one another. Those are the things that we need to test ourselves once we get our hands on this gem. But I'm hoping that Vitus Urges will be extending the duration of this gem. Then I'm hoping it will stack up with rolling and everlasting and some of the other damage gems. They will not be cancelling out one another when it comes to damage buff and the critical buff and the dot of the everlasting and the blood flow. And I don't think this gem is being overhyped, but of course in testing we can always find out that you will not able to extend the duration of this gem, and rolling consequence and this gem cancel out or maybe overwrite one another critical hit chance bonus, and the same could like happen with some of the other things as well. But for now, I think this is going to be S tier gem. But the final verdict is going to be once we get our hands on the gem and we do full testing for PvE and PvP. But for right now, I'm signing off. This was a requested one, and you guys have an excellent night, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Later.